Hey everyone. Um uh I don't know what day this is going to be cuz I don't know when I'm uploading it, but on Thursday the 30th of January I had my very first experience with transphobia, I guess. Um so what happened was I had a substitute teacher, if you can even call her that. She's more like a TA. But anyway, she works at the school and she's really rude, like to everybody. And she was doing attendance, and calling out our names, making sure we're there. And she got to my name and she called me by my dead name. And me and one of my friends were like, "Hey, I don't go by that. I go by Andy." And she's like, "Well, it says here on the roster that you're this, so I'm going to call you this." But, you don't have to because I don't want to be called that. I want you to call me Andy. But she was being really fucking rude about it. And sorry for swearing, but, damn. Anyways, she's just being really rude. And, it made me really mad. I was shaking in anger. And, we kept trying to tell her that it was, rude and transphobic to, do stuff like that. But she's like, "No, that's not." Like, "It says here on the roster that you're this, so I'm gonna call you this." And I was like, "Well, I changed my name." Well, I didn't change it legally, but I was like, if you ask any of my classmates or any of the staff at that school, if you ask any of them, then you'll know that I changed my name. But she's just so stupid that like, and she has called me Andy before. She knows that I go by Andy. But she was just on that particular day, kids were being really fucking rude to her, and so she decided to take it out on me. And she was just getting really mad. She's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna call you your dead name, okay? I'm gonna call you this." And I was like, "But I want to be called Andy." And for some reason, she couldn't get it through her mind that I am Andy. And everyone, half the kids in the class were getting mad at her about it. And then when she finally got through attendance, she's like, "Who wants to go take attendance to the office?" And so I was like, "You know what? I'll take it." And then she's like, "All right, let me write you a pass." And she tried writing my dead name on it. It's like, "Hey, I go by Andy." And he's like, "Okay, sorry, I didn't know you changed your name." She was trying to be all nice then. But I told her I was gonna go tell my auntie what happened because my auntie works at the school. I don't remember exactly what her job is, but she's basically running things at that school now. She's not the principal, and she's not the vice principal even, but she basically runs things at the school. And so I told her that I was going to go talk to my auntie about what was going on. And she's terrified of my auntie. And so, I knew that would scare her. But, anyways, that's not the point. It just bothered me that bad. And so she tried to shake my hand as an apology. And I was like, "No, I'm not touching your hand. You're a disgusting person." And she's like, "Oh, come on, I washed my hands. I'm not disgusting." It's like, "Yeah, you are. You're a disgusting person. I don't care if you washed your hands. You're disgusting." And I told her, "You're being transphobic." And I know for a fact that she's racist because she was saying the N word, but using it with the hard R. And that's like, I don't want to explain it. So if you get what I mean, you get what I mean. If you don't, you don't. But, and she was calling kids that, in class. And well, none of us are black, but it's still messed up. She was trying to say that it's not a bad word. And it was just really, she was really stupid about it. But anyways, I took the attendance. I went to the office, and I went to the secretary, and he's like, "Hey, do you know where my auntie is? I really need to talk to her." And she's like, I don't know where she is right now, but I think you can like talk to. It was I don't want to say her name, but like she takes care of all the grades and attendance and stuff. This is like, all right, I'll go talk to her then. And her office is right across the classroom that I was in, and the doors were both open, and we were kind of yelling. And so she's like, "Hey, I heard what happened. I literally have no idea how she doesn't know you changed your name." He's like, "But and I can't change it on the roster because it's a federal thing, and you haven't legally changed your name yet." I was like, "All right, I understand that." And then she said, "But I can change it for like your progress reports, basically, because it's like a grade sheet, but like a progress is half a quarter in my school. So a progress report is how many points you've gotten, like in that like half quarter." I was like, all right, that would be very helpful and like, stuff like that. And I went back to the class I was in, and me and my friend, we were just really, really mad about it. And like, we didn't like we literally have no idea how she didn't know. And it really just made me angry. Like, I couldn't even go home. Like, I didn't even tell my dad about this because, like, I don't know. My dad's just like, I can't ever talk to my dad. He, like, talks too much. Like, he always goes off track, and, like, I never get my point across. But, like, I didn't tell him, but, like, I told my grandma. My grandma, like, she does a lot for the school, and, like, sorry, my dad was at my door. But, she told me to start a petition to, like, at the end of the year, to make it so that her contract doesn't get renewed. Because we have no idea how she's even still there. Because she's really rude to students, and she's really, like, gross to them. Because apparently there were some allegations of her hitting on some of the male students, and, like, talking about the female students' breasts, and like, saying how they need, or she was talking about the basketball team, and she was saying that the girls needed more supportive bras so that their boobs aren't bouncing all over. But, like, it's like, why are you even looking? Fucking pedophile. But, like, that happened, and then, like, my sister, when she was going to that school, like, we had a no hat rule, but we got it changed this year. But, like, last year, it was, like, if you had a hat on, you'd get it confiscated, and you could get it at the end of the day. But this one kid, he got his hat taken, and then he had to leave that class. And my sister went into that class, and she was the first one there. And she just seen her sniffing that hat. He was like, "What the heck are you doing?" And, like, she didn't really say anything. She was just trying to brush it off like it was normal. But that's not normal. People don't just sniff hats. It was really gross. And, like, she's really, really trigger happy with write-ups. So basically, if you do something bad, you get written up for it. And in that class, in, like, every class she's ever, like, substituted, like, every little thing anybody does is like, "Oh, that's a write-up, that's a write-up. You're gonna get written up if you keep doing that." And she threatened to write me up, like, a couple times. It's like, and, like, I'm considered one of the good kids. Not to brag, but, like, it was, like, nobody likes her. Like, none of the students like her. None of the students. No staff like her. And it's really, like, it's strange that she keeps getting her contract renewed. Because, like, she keeps doing all of these things that, like, are against, like, policy, I guess. Or, like, she does all this bad stuff, and she gets no discipline for it, and, like, nothing happens to her. And then she gets her contract renewed and she starts working there again. And so my grandma told me to start a petition to like to make it so like and bring it to the board so that like so that she because if the board sees that the students and staff don't want her here, they'll make it so that she can't get her contract renewed and she'll have to go find a job somewhere else. And I'm going to figure out how many students are in my school, how many staff members, and like maybe a few extra slots for signatures, and like I'm going to bring it to the board and then see what they have to say about it. But like in other news that is, like happy, I guess. I don't know. Getting facial hair. As you can see, I've got a nice little bit of fuzz on my face, along with lots of acne. That's a mole. That's not acne. That's not acne. That's a cut. But every other spot on my face is. And as you can probably tell, my voice is a lot deeper. But it's not just because of testosterone. It's also because I'm sick. And my voice just like hurts. And this really hurts to film. But like, I needed to film. Like, because I haven't done it in forever. And I feel bad for like not doing anything. But yeah. I'll put my... I'm trying to like... I downloaded an editor. And I'll see how well that goes, because there were a few small outtakes, like where I accidentally said a name, or when I dropped my phone on my face. But yeah, I'll use an editor to edit those out, because I downloaded one, and hopefully it works. So I'm gonna do that, and see how it works, and see if I like it. See if you guys like it. I'll put my Tumblr in the description, and because I changed my Tumblr. I also made a Tumblr for my cat. I don't know. I don't know why I did. I just did. But I'll put my Tumblr in the description, and you guys can follow me and ask me questions, because I don't use like Facebook or Twitter, even though I have those. But like, I only really use Tumblr. So you can ask me questions on Tumblr, and I'm more likely to make a video if I have a question to answer or something to talk about, like today. So, yeah. I don't know what day this is coming out on, but here's my cat. Want to say hi, Yuri, now that you're all clean? I give him a bath. He doesn't like me at the moment. Do I say hi to the camera? He doesn't want to say hi to anybody. He's just tired. Bye.